welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Let's see what message comes through. And if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. Woo! I just saw right away, I just saw this Divine Masculine. Their eyes are on Divine Feminine here. They have eyes on you. They're thinking a lot about their past with you. So this is memories of the past. They're loving memories. These memories make this Divine Masculine quite emotional. The memories are connected to who you are, Divine Feminine. It's like they are starting to understand who you really are. They feel like they overlooked you. They overlooked things about you. They may have noticed certain things in the past. So what I see here is that in the past, when you two, like say if you went on a date, right? Say if you went to a coffee shop and you two ordered coffee, um, maybe a muffin, whatever you were ordering that day, and you two sat together, you talked, and they noticed the way you, like your demeanor, the way you carried yourself, the way you expressed yourself, your hand gestures, your facial expressions. So they notice these things and they have memory of that, but they only took it for what it was, right? But now, when this Divine Masculine is recalling that time when they were with you, they're seeing something very unique about you. They're seeing something that's very genuine about you, something that's very different, something that expresses more. It's like there was more to it than just what I saw. So for example, the way um say if Divine Masculine and you had a cup of coffee and the waitress brought over a plate of, like, those little creamers and sugar. And say if you poured like a creamer in Divine Masculine's cup, you mix their cup, right? You stirred their cup, their coffee. You added the creamer, the sugar for them. And noticed it, they recognized it, but they didn't really think much of it. But the way you did it, they feel there is this very, now they recognize it's something that was very genuine. It was not something for show. You did it because you wanted to do something nice. It was something that what comes natural to you, right? This is something that you probably do for your loved one as well. Like say if you are handing over a cup of coffee for your mom or your dad and you're mixing the milk and the cream in the coffee cup. This is something that comes natural to you. So at that time I feel the Divine Masculine, when they saw these things about you, they they saw it, but they didn't really think much of it. They're like, oh, that's nice. But now, when this Divine Masculine is looking back in the past, they're getting very emotional by it. They're like, this Divine Feminine was very genuine, very real. The way that they feel like you were very nurturing, very caring, very, um, some cases you were soft spoken, and even that, they may have underestimated you. They maybe have thought of it as, oh, this Divine Feminine is shy, this Divine Feminine is too shy. Um, would they be able to express themselves? Would they be able to, go on a trip with me? I feel like they thought a lot of these big things about you. It feels like misjudged. It's like, oh, Divine Feminine hardly talks. They would not want to go to this event with me, like a show or like a loud event with me. They're very soft spoken. It's like they made this assumption about you or they misunderstood you. But now I see here that they get very emotional when they think about that moment when you two were together in that coffee shop, when you two had that cup of coffee together. The things that you did, it's like, wow, this gentleness, this natural part of Divine Feminine, I didn't understand. They feel like they overlooked it because this kind of gestures, this kind of interaction, they haven't felt that before. And I feel like they've never felt it again with anybody. And I see here that there is this, when they think about family, they can see this uniqueness about you because they do get love, they do get nurtured, they do get pampered by certain family members I do see here. But your gentleness, the way you express yourself, the way you carry yourself, you come from a place of strength. And there is something that is like you have this very unique balance about you. You have this strong ability to do things on your own. You have this strong independence about you, but then you have this strong, nurturing, loving energy where being in that situation, it's like we work as a team. It's like you're good on your own, but you're good in the team as well. Like you have that good balance about you. But this divine masculine, I feel they were not someone who could be good on their own. That's why in some cases this divine masculine may have seeked for another relationship or seeked for something else outside of your connection because they were not steady on their own, meaning that they didn't have the strength to stand on their own. But you were a strong pillar on your own, divine feminine. And they see that about you. It's like, wow, divine feminine is strong in their single season and they were strong with me as well. But they see themselves as somebody who was not strong in their single season or strong in that connection with you because they were not ready for it. This makes them very emotional because they see that divine feminine, you were ready. In some cases, yes, there were some things that you still need to learn and grow in your spiritual path. But when it comes to the connection, to what to give to the connection, emotionally, energetically, you were ready. And I see here that you made it very, very apparent, like you were very open to expressing your devotion. I feel like something about your loyalty, devotion to the connection. It's like when you were with divine masculine, you made it clear that you were with them. And I see that this divine masculine didn't do that. It shows something about playfulness. They took it lightly. You were serious. You expressed yourself. You let divine masculine know that I'm with you because I'm with you. And when I'm with you, I'm only with you. But this divine masculine, they didn't do that. And they know that. When they think about the past, they're quite emotional about it. So they're seeing all these things that they start to recognize about you now. They have more clarity, understanding of who you are. But at the same time, they feel like I don't really know divine feminine because time has passed. What they can recall of you, they feel like that's the essence of you, but it's like who has divine feminine become now? Time has passed. And they feel that you have grown. Intuitively, they know, they can sense it, but they are curious about who you are today. Because if divine feminine was that amazing in the past, I can't imagine what divine feminine looks like now. And looks like not meaning like looks wise, like appearance wise, is more of like looks meaning like who you've become. Who are you now, divine feminine? And they feel that you are a queen. Shows here that they feel that you've really leveled up. But now, if they were to face you, it's like, am I ready to face this queen? It's like only a king can face a queen. So emotionally, this divine masculine, they are coming to this, like, there's this realization of what they had. There's a there's regret here of not understanding or not treating you the way that you should have been treated at that time. now that this divine masculine feels that you are queen, it's like I need to do what I need to do for myself in order to be ready to even face divine feminine here. I see divine masculine here, their focus is really on you. It's like you have become their motivation to make a change within themselves. They found this new, there's this new kind of like excitement within them when they think about reconnecting with you. You bring them happiness when they think about reconnecting with you. I see here the thought of reconnecting with divine feminine brings, this is what I see. The thought of reconnecting with divine feminine brings me strength. It's like this newfound energy, this new motivation, this drive to do what I need to do to be with divine feminine. It's like you have given them the strength to want to change. It's like I need to change in order to be ready. Change for the better, because they know that they can change for the better. They visualize themselves in a better place, and they want to give themselves that chance to see what they can become. Because this divine masculine, I feel like they underestimated themselves as well. If they underestimated themselves, they were not able to see themselves, how can they recognize you? So this is why this divine masculine wants to make a change. Because you've inspired this divine masculine. You have shown this divine masculine. You have set an example that they can become a better version of themselves. And that does not require seeking for something outside of themselves, because you did it on your own, divine feminine. In your single season, you did it on your own. You leveled up, you grew, you became stronger, you spiritually evolved. And this divine masculine, I feel they were seeking something outside of themselves to try to get to that place where they felt some sort of like growth or something that made them feel like they were changing for the better, but it didn't work because they were relying on energies outside of themselves. Once this divine masculine recognized that divine feminine did it on their own, meaning that you spiritually evolved, you grew, you leveled up in your single season, this divine masculine is now doing the same. This divine masculine is focused on growth, evolving, spiritually evolving, and they are finding their inner happiness. They're no longer seeking for happiness outside of themselves. This is a divine masculine who's finding that strength, that desire, that motivation to work harder for themselves. It's like they want their future selves to thank them. So this requires them of letting go of certain things that kept them stagnant. It's like I recognize I have to let go of certain things now in order for my future self to be happy, for my future self to be healthy and whole. Even if it's a difficult thing to let go of, if there's certain things that this divine masculine recognizes that is not part of their spiritual path, it's not meant to be, this divine masculine's finding the strength now to release it because you've inspired them. This divine masculine is finding happiness, strength within themselves, their desires to reconnect with you, their motivations to reconnect with you, whether they have support or not. Because they're like, if divine feminine can do it on their own, so can I. This divine masculine is finding inner strength within themselves to move forward. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.